So we're here, Malmö Raceway, last race of the season, and we're only me and Sune. So I don't know how much money we're gonna make during the race, and of course there's a guy talking because they always talk when I'm doing the video, and we got the fan club here. I don't know. So hopefully we can get that 5.5 today and see what happens. Car is doing a lot of sound when we're testing trench brakes, so I don't know. But everything's fine. We hadn't really done anything since last time. Just basically just took it out of the trailer and put it here. So let's see what happens. So we're here, and we just broke a connecting rod. Maybe it was because we're breaking a little bit more power than they're rated for. I don't know. It is what it is. Last race of the season, so shit happens. If I'm really lucky, I only need to change the rods, and we're back out. If I'm really unlucky, then it's I don't know. We have to take a look. But we got all winter. We got 6 months. So yeah, let's see. Tuner is on the computer. He's gonna change the tuner and he's gonna get it working again. It is what it is. It's we'll fix it. So we're back here in the garage. Turns out the car was fine. Didn't blow the engine at all. Or maybe it's just together. No. The engine is right here. I just put the car to basic so much together as possible, and we're gonna switch around so Sune's car is gonna get into the big room, and this gun is gonna go into the dark and be all forgotten about. And well, we got 6-7 months to fix it, so at least 6. So should be okay. It's not looking that terrible. Kind of hard to see, but that arch is not supposed to be that big. I don't know if you can see, but yeah. So that's the only major damage to the block, or major, minor. Hopefully Alan can fix that. Of course, we have a rod that left the team. Looks pretty bad, and the piston is completely fucked, and it's also stuck. So that might have damaged the bore, which is okay because I either need one piston that's really expensive. It costs about it costs pretty much half for one piston what 8 pistons would cost. So if I need to change board up and change all 8, it is what it is. It's not really that kind of money, it's not like I'm not saving that much. And I'm gonna need 8 new rods. I'm not gonna buy 1 rod and put it back in and hopefully never breaks. I feel like that maybe this rod is also bent. It's kind of hard to tell, but maybe a little bit. It's we need to take it all apart, and Alan needs to take it all apart and take a look at it, and he's probably gonna, hopefully he's gonna tell me they're all bent, which means we pushed it way beyond what they're supposed to, or maybe I had one bad rod. But these rods are only rated for 800, so if they fucked up, it's kind of my fault, not Comstar. It is what it is. It's this is an actual piece of the rod. So yeah, you know, one of my buddies, he blew 2 of his rods on the track a couple of weeks earlier, so I guess I'm in the club. Yeah, we also got the pan. Also looks a little bit destroyed. I think I'm just gonna buy another pan. I'm sure this could be repaired and everybody would be happy, but I think I'm just gonna buy a new one. It's because they're not that expensive, and the guy needs to put in a lot of hours and to fix that, and suddenly it's gonna be more expensive to fix it. So I think I'm gonna take out the oil temp, weld it into another pan, and call it a day. Yeah, keep it simple. So, and also I bent this a lot when I over talked it a couple of times. So I think that's what we're gonna do. So, but hopefully, if I'm really lucky, we can save the bores. Maybe 1 piston, 8 new connecting rods. I'm not sure what kind of rods I'm gonna go with. GRP makes aluminium rods in this size. So we could go aluminium rods. I'm not so thrilled about going aluminium, but the thing is, if I'm gonna go Carrillo rods in this specification, they're actually more expensive than the GRP ones. So who knows? It's gonna be Alan's choice. You know, maybe we're gonna change the whole rotating kit out and put another stuff in it. Maybe Alan has something lying around. Maybe somebody else have a kit lying around, and you know, a new crank, piston rods, and just maybe board up could also be a solution. You know, if I need to board up, I think we're gonna change the whole assembly, because this is not a 350 crank. It's actually the crank size smaller. So if we change the rods, maybe the crank is gonna be the next weak point. I don't know. It's gonna be Alan. He's gonna make the choice on that one. He did say last time that the car could handle 1500 horsepower, which it couldn't. Calculated horsepower was about 1200, so give or take, it's calculated horsepower. It's just an estimate, but if the rods were rated for 800, they broke at 12. You know, pretty quality rods. So I'm not sad. We're gonna fix this. I also need to fix my billet oil pump. So, you know, I was hoping that was the only thing I needed to do this winter, but I got my billet oil pump for the trains up there, and that's gonna be going back to America and getting rebuilt. I'm also gonna get the torque converter rebuilt. I got this nice red and black one, supposed to be all red. I'm gonna have the threads fixed, and I need to and I need a rebuild for. I needed to be able to hold 1200 horsepower at least. So it's a little bit loose, not crazy loose, but I just needed like maybe 10-20% stronger, and should be perfect. The transmission was rebuilt like, I don't know, yeah, 12 rounds ago, 12 races ago. So I'm gonna stick with that, but just change the oil pump out to the old one, because I'm borrowing this one right now actually. And also some really cool kit came in. Samuel?
Ja.
Oh. Oh.
Redan.
So that was my son. He's in video. Du kommer til at være på YouTube nu.
Really?
Yeah, really? Oh, really? He's 7 and he's already on his second language.
Yes, yes.
He's pretty crazy. So that's the plan. Rebuild transmission, or not rebuild. Fix the oil pump, upgrade the converter, rebuild the engine, put it all back together, and go racing next year. I'm not sure about the whole intercooler situation. I'm considering going water to air, but there's a lot of ifs and buts. So that's. I think I'm gonna go to the point where the car can start, it can run, and then I'm gonna think about it. It was when we broke the car, it was a little bit colder in the air, and I think that's also make the car make a lot more horsepower. So maybe it's either water to air intercooler or MEF injection, or maybe start running the car on methanol. It's gonna be pretty sick. MEF costs the same as E85 costs here anyway, so could solve a lot of shit. But that's the plan, and I'm shipping the engine to Sweden today. There's a guy picking it up in Copenhagen tonight, so I'm saving a couple of hours driving, so that's cool. And we got Dennis Slow, he's gonna help out. So it is what it is. Also, anyone wanna buy this chassis? You can get it for 5,000 Danish kroner. And also I got a lot of shit over like E30 suspension stuff, so yeah. But everything else is here. Gaskets, I think they're reusable, but who knows. But stay real, always 2JC, and don't worry, we'll get this fixed and be out racing again. It was surprisingly easy taking the engine apart. It's kind of sad, but it's the reality of racing, I guess. So stay tuned, high five, and bye! Kan du sige bye, Samuel?
Bye!